Okay, now yesterday I said about what is an HTTP response is. Okay, right? I said what is the meaning of response here? So response, yeah. So this is a response is nothing but output. And always, whenever you work with the web application development, always you generate the output in the form of HTML. And you are wrapping that HTML content within one object. And what is that object is HTTP response. But I said no, whenever you are generating HTTP response, now you should tell the browser you are sending which type of output. And how you are telling the browser you are sending which type of output? By setting the content type. And this content type is called as what here? MIME type. Okay. So this MIME type is divided into how many parts? Two parts. One is a type and one more is a subtype. Okay. So this is what we have seen in the last class. I think you have practiced this. Okay, right. Then after that, I just introduced one more thing called a template. Okay. So what is a template? Template is a file, or it is which file? HTML file, or but it can be any file. But most of the times it is which file? HTML file. Yes, sir. So template is a dynamic HTML file. And template is a collection of which tags here? HTML tags, CSS, JavaScript, and template tags. Okay. So template allows to separate a business logic and presentation logic. In application development, template is used for building presentation logic. I said how to create a template. The basic steps I said how to create a template. The basic steps for creating what here? Template. So you can create a template anywhere, but in project you develop a template or create a template in a separate folder. And this folder can be created in project folder, a project container folder, or it can be created in application folder. If you create the templates in application folder, so you think that okay, those are templates belongs to that application, and you can create in a project container folder that represent this templates belongs to project means it can used by one application or more than one application. Okay, right? So that is how you are trying to separate it. So let me open yesterday's project. So what you have to do is now after this, now we create a template in which folder? Project container folder, but not in application folder. And you created one template with .html and include the template within the view, and this process is called rendering. Then after that define the template path, but where you are defining the template path in settings.py, here you have a templates, and what you are adding here base directory slash base directly slash what is the name of the folder is templates. What is the name of the folder? Templates. This is how you concatenate. Okay, na? So, but what is base directory represents? See here. Now here you should know some uh, concepts that belongs to Python language. Okay. So in path library there is one class called which one? Path. Okay, path is location. Location where you want where your file is exists, that you find it by using which one? Path. See here. What is the value of base directories here? Base directory equal to path. So let me tell you with Python code. So import, see here, import, I'm writing a Python program. What is a base directory? I'll tell you. Okay. It is holding the project container folder name. It is holding the project container path. It is holding project container path. But generally, this paths you generate it dynamically. It is not a static. It should be what? Dynamic. Static means I can give directly what I can give d colon backslash backslash django python 9am backslash project 2 backslash templates. But that becomes what here? Static. Suppose you move your project from one system to another. In that case, the project may not be there in the same location, right? In that system, your project might be there in what? Another location. Then again, you have to change the path. In other system, if the project is there in C drive, then I have to change what again? Path. But I don't want the path should be what here? Fixed. The path should be what now? Dynamic. Then how can you find the dynamic path? Now for that, you are using one class here. What is the name of the class? Path. Path is the name of the class. You are saying from. So what is the name of the library? Path library. From path library, import one class. And what is the name of the class is path. See here. What I'm doing is I'm saving this program. I'm saving this program in one folder. What is the name of this folder? Django 9am. Okay. What is the name of my program is some test 4. Okay. Now I want to know in which folder this, in which path my program is saved. I want to know in which path my program is what? Saved. Okay. Then what will I do? I just write path, path of underscore underscore file. What is underscore underscore file? Is the name of the variable. It is a variable name, and any name which is prefix and suffix with double underscore in Python are called which one? Magic names. You have a magic variables, you have a magic methods, right? So constructor, what is the constructor name is? Underscore underscore init underscore underscore, right? Underscore underscore, it is prefix and suffix with what? Double underscore. And these methods get executed automatically. Yes or no? Are you calling the constructor or get executed automatically? Get executed automatically, right? In the same way, you find underscore underscore delete underscore underscore equal. So for every, I think you learn in operator overloading. In operator overloading, for every operator, there is equivalent which method? Magic method. If you want to add two numbers, you try to define one method called underscore underscore add underscore underscore. Okay. So these methods get executed automatically whenever you perform certain operations. These are also called Dunder methods. It's nothing but double underscore methods. And this is also magic variable. And this variable is exist in which module? Built-ins module. What is the default module imported by Python program? Built-ins module. Built-ins module. See, you are using one function called print. Where is print function in built-in module? So what is the default module imported? Built-ins module. Yes, are you importing any module to use print? No. Are you importing any module to use print? No. No, right? Then is it print is a predefined function or user defined? Predefined. So it is available in which module? Built-ins. You can see that. You can see that. Just write here dir, dir. What is the name of this is? Built-ins. Built-ins. This is the name of the mod. Sorry. Write in not string. This is given string. underscore. What I mean here? Built-ins, spelling a built-ins module. Oh, so this is imported automatically, right? Underscore, underscore, built-ins, underscore, underscore. Now you can see this is a module which is imported automatically. Now you can see all the functions here. All the things are there here. What is the name of the function is? What is the name of the function is? Print. But are you importing this module or imported automatically? Imported automatically. You don't require to import. So this module get imported automatically. It is a magic module. Yes or no? Whenever you write any Python program, or when you open the shell, or if you write a Python program, automatically import one module. What is the name of that is? Built-in modules. Here you can find exception errors and you find classes. What are those classes? You find int class, list class. Here, list is a class, and you have a dictionary class, you have a set class, you have a string, tuple, super, sum. All these are inbuilt, and Python program automatically import this. Okay, so there are some magic names are there. Those are get executed automated. Magic modules are there, magic methods are there, magic variables are there. Okay, yes. Now, this is what here magic. This is magic variable. Where is this variable in? Can you see here any variable called underscore underscore file? Can you see any variable underscore underscore file is there? What is the name of this is? Build class, debug, doc, import, loader, name, package. What is that? Specification. Now there is also one variable. What is the name of the variable is? File. So what this file hold? What is this file hold? File name. What is this file hold? File name. What is your file name? Test4.py. Now file name dot here, you are using one method. What is the name of the method? Resolve. There is one method of which class? Array. It is a method of which class? Path class. Now I just try to print this. This will return the file name. So what is the file names here? Test4. Complete path is written. Where is what is file name? File name. This file refers file refers to which file name? Test4.py, and resolve is a method which return complete path. It means where this file is there. Where this file is there, it is there in Django 9am March, and this is there in which folder? Backup, and this is there in which drive? D drive. It is there in which drive? D drive. Okay. Now here what they have given dot parent. Now tell me what is a parent for what is a parent for test4.py Django 9am? What is a parent for Django 9am backup? What is a parent for backup? D. Now I want to know parent. Then you are using one attribute. What is the name of the attribute? Parent. This returns parent name. Okay, now what is the parent here? Django 9am. Okay, right? Then again said what? Parent. Again said what? Parent. What is a parent for this is backup. What is a parent for this is backup. Again, if I say parent, what is a parent now? C drive. What is a parent here? C drive. C D drive. Sorry, D drive. That's all. Now, is it this is dynamic or static? Dynamic. Now here also, so there is one built-in variable. What is the name of the variable? Base directory. Path of file. This file refers to which file? This file refers to which file? Settings.py. Resolve. Return the complete path. Return what? Complete path. Where is this setting is there in? This settings.py is there in project 3. And this project 3 is there in which one? Project 3. And this project 3 is there in which one? Django 9am March. Django 9am March is there in which one? Backup. Backup is there in which one? D drive. Okay, then dot parent. Dot parent means what is a parent for settings.py? Project 3. And again dot parent. What is a parent for this project 3? Project 3. So what is the base directory now? Project 3. But project 3 is there in which location? Django March 9am. Django March 9am is there in which location? D drive. So it will take D colon backslash project Django project backup backslash Django project 9am backslash. What is the name of this? Project 3. It means path is fixed or dynamic? Dynamic. Otherwise, you can write it, no problem. You can write it directly. What you can write, just remove this, and you can write complete path. What is that? D colon backslash backslash backup, backup backslash Django, Django 9am, some March backslash. What is this? Project 3. Is it fixed name or dynamic name? Fixed name this is. But in project development, this is not allowed. This is not allowed. This is not allowed. Because of that, Django itself is provided one variable. What is the variable it is provided? Base directory. And slash, you just give. What is the name of the folder? Templates. So compulsory, you have to define this path. Otherwise, Django doesn't understand where is your template is. Where is your template? It cannot understand because you just given first dot HTML. So always Django server, it will search for the template in a given path. So and you define that path in settings.py. Okay, right. Fine. This is done. And how you are including the template as a part of HTML response. I mean HTTP response by using one method. And what is the name of the method? Response. What is the name of the method? Response. I mean render. Render what it returns? HTTP response whose content is filled with the resulting of calling Django dot template dot loader. It is loading this template and rendering this template and adding that output into which object? HTTP response object. But without using render, can you do it? Without using render, can you do it? Suppose I'm writing here directly response. Response equal to HTTP response. Response equal to HTTP response here. An HTTP response class with the string as a content. The content can be read, appended, or what is that? Replace. Okay, you can read it and you can append it or you can what? Replace. All this you can do it by using which one? HTTP response. But I want to include which one as a response? Template. Then compulsory, you have to go for which one? Render. It is a shortcut. It is a shortcut for, okay, executing the template and returning which object? HTTP response object. Now return. What do you return here? Response. Then go to urls.py and define the URL pattern. What is the name of this is? View 1. What is the name of this is? View 1. go to the urls.py and here write the path. So path is view1 slash, give the name of the view, comma, so comma view1. How you are calling the view with the same name? I've given the same name. And what is the name I've given? View1, right? So run the server here, Python. So Python manage dot py run what? Server. Run the server and available URL patterns are this. And in this, you are using one URL pattern called v1. So you can see welcome to templates. Getting on not? So you separated which code? Which code is separated? HTML code is separated from view because you don't write HTML code within the view. You write HTML code in which file? HTML file only. But view contain only which logic? Business logic. View contain only which logic? Business logic. It contain only business logic. Yeah, you understood this process? Below here. Okay. So how many steps are there here? 4. Okay. Create a template folder in project container folder or application folder. If it is there in application folder, then you should give base directly slash which folder name? Application folder name. Okay. Or you can just give base directly slash application folder name slash templates. I'll tell you that also. Let me create another project also. Yes, these are the steps and where you define the template path in settings.py. Okay, now I just copy this view. Now this view you are writing in views.py. Okay, right? And in URLs, define the URL pattern. So this is in urls.py. Define the URL pattern. Okay. In settings.py, what do you do it? Install the application and settings.py, install the application. Now, what is the name of your application? Application 1. And you also define which path? Template path. You also define the template path. Okay. So this basic steps, you should know it, right? So let me tell you one more example so that now this time we'll create at application level, we'll create at which level? Project level. Okay. Yes. Let us do both. Now I'm creating one more project. So I'm creating one more project in my folder. Okay. See, this is compulsory. Django is compulsory to get a job. Okay. If you don't learn a Django or API development, okay, and what do you call it as web development? Now, suppose Python developer jobs. Which jobs? Python developer jobs. Okay. So Python developer is there, no? Okay. So there is a lot of profiles out there here. Okay. So different content. So Python developer jobs. Okay. Then here I just remove this. I put Django developer jobs. Now in Hyderabad only. Now you can see junior Python developer. Okay. And Python engineer, Django or Flask. Okay. Python developer. And what is required? Django, Python, Pandas, NumPy, Flask, Python. Okay. Python developer. What is asking? API, AWS, Python, REST, API gateway, RESTful, right? So Python software developer, Django, and full stack, Python full stack developer. Okay. So it's asking Django, AWS, React, Python, Lambdas. Okay, Python developer. Now Infosys, right? Django, Python, Flask, NumPy, Pandas, right? Yes. So if you want to get a web development job, compulsory, you should know what? Design. You learn front end, but you should also know which one? Back end. So web application is nothing without back end. If you want to develop interactive web application, you have to develop both front end as well as what? Back end. Okay, right? Yes. Now done this. Now in this, I'm creating a project, Django admin, Django admin, start a project, Django admin, start a project and give the project name. And what is my project name? Project 3 is already there. Huh? Okay. So Django admin start a project and give the project name. What is the project name? Project 4. Okay, right? So open the project. Open the project. What is the project is? Project 4. So after creating a project, write it python manage.py, start the application, give any name. So I just give the name as what? Application 1, right? So create the project and create the application. I think you have done this. Okay, right? So after doing this, next, so this is one more project I'm explaining it, right? So in this, now I created one project and one application and open this project, open the folder. And what is the name of the project? Project 4. Open the project. And after opening the project, now create. Which one you create a templates folder? And I'm creating a templates folder at which level? Application level. So open the application and then say create folder. And what is the name of the folder it is creating? Templates. But where is this folder is in? Application folder. So within the templates, I create a template and this is one template which display whose details, employee details, employees dot HTML, employees dot HTML, right? So here I should display whose details, employee details. Now I am creating a table. Now this is a table and I just write here some border is given. You know HTML, then you write lot of things here, right? So table is there. Now in this table here, I create a table. Okay, table row and table data. This is employee number. But here I want to send data from view. We are sending data from view because where is my data is in view. And that data I want to insert into what? Template. Then how can I pass the data from view to template? Now see here, I created one view and what is the name of the view? List EMP view. Now this view will list whose details? Employee details. Assume that employee details are there in what? Database. Now this list EMP view read the data from where? Database. And then send that data to whom? Template. Send that data in what? Template. Now the view must have one argument. What is the required argument is? A request. What is the required argument is? Request. Now assume that this view is read the data from where? Database. And it is represented in one dictionary. What is the name of the dictionaries? EMP. What it is having? Employee number. EMP is having employee number and there is a key. Employee name. This is the name of the employee. So there is a key. And what is the key is job. And the value is manager. The key is a salary. The key is what here? Salary. And I just define the salary of the employee. Now assume that this is a data and this data I want to insert into where? Template. Then you are inserting outputs here. Response equal to what? Render. Rendering. Render is a process of, see here. Return an HTTP response whose content is filled with resulting of what? Calling template as what? String. It means it is executing and converting it as what? String. That string is what? HTTP response. Okay. So that process you call it as which one? A rendering process. That process is called as which process? Rendering process. Now what you are sending now? A request. You are sending a request and you are trying to include. You are trying to include the output of which template? There is one template or not? Yes. What is the name of the template? Employees.html. Okay. What is the name of the template? Employees.html. But where is this employees.html in? Where is this employees.html in? Application 1. Application 1 in which folder? Templates folder. Application 1 in which folder? Templates folder. Right? Then what I'm doing? I'm just writing here application 1 slash application 1 slash what is that? Templates. Application 1 slash templates. I said application 1 slash templates. Means remaining path is a fixed or dynamic? Dynamic. So where is application 1 in? Project 4. Where is project 4 in? Django 9 AM. Where is Django 9 AM? Backup. Where is backup in? D drive. So but that path should be taken what? Dynamical. That path it should take it as what? Dynamically. So application 1 slash template slash employee.html. Now to this template, I should send which data? Alright, to this template, I should send which data? Employee data. Then how can I send it? As an argument. Okay, I'm passing it as an argument. And by using which argument you can pass it? By using one keyword parameter or argument called which one? Context. What is the name of this variable? Context. You are sending it as what? Context. Which context? Template context. Template context. And context is always defined as a dictionary. Context values are represented as what? Dictionary. Dictionary. Now, is it EMP is a dictionary or not? Yes. So I send, which one I send here? EMP. So you are sending, which values? You are sending which data? Employee data to which one? Employees.html. But how you are sending it? As which parameter? Context parameter. How you are sending it? Using which parameter? Context parameter. Means it is added in the context. Context is nothing but workspace. This is class context. You people are where in? Class. Your people are in which context? Class context. Environment, right? Object context. You'll say an object context contain attributes. Which attributes? Instance variables. Class context contain which variables? Class variables. Object context contain which variables? Instance variables. Now, this is which context? template context. And template context contain which dictionary? EMP dictionary. It means template object is created. Everything is represented as what? Objects only. Now template object is created with a context parameter. What is this context parameter? EMP. Means it is stored in which object? Template object. Correct or not? Then how can I read it? Now, this EMP is available in this template or not? Array, this EMP is available in the template or not? Yes, this EMP is available. EMP, what is EMP? What is EMP is dictionary. It is a context name or not? Yes, this context contain how many values? This EMP contain how many values? Four values. Okay, it is there in which context? Or it is there in which context? Template context. It is there in which context? Template context. What is the name? EMP. What is the name? EMP. So how can you insert the values? By using Django template language. Django template language. Is it HTML provide any tags for inserting data dynamically? No. Then it is provided by Django template language. It provide one tag. It will provide one tag. Which tag? Insertion tag. It is provided which tag? Insertion tag. And this insertion tag is represented by using what? Two curly braces. It is represented by using what? Two curly braces. Now this is called which tag? Insertion tag. Now which value you want to insert? EMP. EMP is what? Dictionary name or context name? EMP is what? Dictionary name or it is what? Context name dot is member access. What is the name of the member is? Employee number. So this is a dictionary name and this is what? Key. Dictionary is a key based or not? Yes, but you don't use the square brackets because it is treated as one object. When you are saying it is object, you access with what name? Attribute name or what is the name? Key name. So what is the key is? Employee number. Employee number. Create another row. Then say here what? Table data. So employee name. Employee name. And then write EMP dot e name. Then write again table row and table column here. Employee job and table column EMP dot. What is the name of this is? Job. Okay. Then table row and table data. This is what now? Employee salary. Then insert it. What is the name of this is? So insert EMP dot what? Salary. Right? So this is my table created or not? Yes. I'm saying a width is 100%. Right? You people know HTML, right? Yes. EMP dot salary. So this is created template and inside the template, what you have inserted? Data. See, I just taken as a basics. I'm telling you basics. How to create template, how to create view, how to send data from view to what? Template, how to insert the data within template, how to insert the template into what? View, and how to generate the output. Because three programs you should know it. Model, view, template. Model, view, template. View, input, template, output. Even whatever data is there in the view, that data you send it to what? Template. And you are sending to the template while rendering it by defining as which parameter? Context parameter. By defining it as which parameter? Context parameter. So in this, yes, in this data is read from where? Database. Assume that this data is read from where? Database table. But here we have not communicated with any database. And return, what do you return now? A response, return a response, return the response. Okay, now once it is done, go to settings.py. Use settings.py, and in settings.py, what do you need to write? What do you need to write? What do you have to do? Install the application. Install the application first. What is your application is? Application 1. Installed applications means these applications are installed whenever you start the server. These applications are installed whenever you start the server. Which applications are installed? The applications which are listed in installed apps. You develop application, but you have not defined in what? Installed apps. Then will it be installed in the server? No. Because server doesn't know how many applications are there in your project. Then what applications you want to install? You have to list that. You have to list that as a part of which list? Installed apps. Then only it will install all these applications within the server, so that server can serve your application resources to whom? Client. So compulsory you have to do this. Uh, if you create project, it will not create here. You should create project. Inside the project, you should create application. Views कहाँ पे रहता? प्रोजेक्ट में, एप्लीकेशन में? एप्लीकेशन. मोहित किधर है यार? हाँ? How many modules are there in application? 4 modules. What is that module is? Admin, 4 or 5? 5. Admin, apps, models, test, views. How many modules in project folder? 4. ASGI, WSGI, settings.py, urls.py. अरे क्या यार? You have to practice. If you don't practice, because lot of things will be there in Django. It is not like a Python. It is not like a Python where append, extend, retrieve, delete. No. This is completely application development, project development. Okay. So not a single line of code. You have to write a lot of things. And Django framework, it is provided multiple approaches, not one approach. It provides multiple approaches to develop one application. All the approaches you have to remember it. Okay, right? So anyway, install the application and define which path? Template path. Now tell me, what is a template path? Base directory. So base directory refers to what? Base directory refers to what? Project 4. Project 4. Then inside the view, what do you write? What do you write? Application 1 slash template slash employee dot html. So what is the path? What is the template path? I just written only base directory. What is a base directory? Project 4. Now from here, it will take it as what? Project 4 slash application 1 slash template slash employees dot html. Okay, you have given only which directory? Base directory, because where is your application 1 in? Project 4. Where is your application 1 in? Project 4. So what is the template path I have given? Base directory. What is base directory? Project 4. But remaining path are you given here or not? Yes. What is the remaining path? Application 1. Where is application 1 in? Base directory. Slash which one? Templates. In templates, what is there? Employees.html. Right or not? Right? You need to give application name also, because this belongs to which application? Application 1. Okay, right? So otherwise, now you don't want to give the application name. What do you do it now? Bolo here. application name be naidena. Then what do you write? Base directory slash, what is this? Application one what? Slash, what is base directory? Project 4. Project 4 slash application 1 slash what? Templates. Now here I don't require slash because already we are given there, right? Slash, what is that? Templates. Then employees dot HTML. You don't want to write templates also, then what do you do it? Bolo here. Go to settings.py, application 1 slash, what is that? Templates. Application 1 slash templates. Okay. Then base directory is what now? Project 4 slash application 1 slash templates. In templates folder is search for what? Employees.html. So that is your wish. Controlling is there in your hand only. There is no rule like you have to write like this only. There's no rule like you have to write here only. Anywhere you can write what? Templates. But you should tell the server, where is my templates? कहाँ पे है templates? सर्वर को बताना, नहीं तो उसको नहीं मालूम किधर है बोल के कहाँ से लोड करना. So templates are loaded by server. So server को नहीं मालूम, आप बताना. templates कहाँ पे है? ये लोकेशन में है. किधर लिख रहे वो? settings.py. You have to tell the server, my templates are there in this location. That you call it as which one? Template path. Okay, right? Yes. Let us run this code. URLs are given. URLs are given or not given? Not given. So let us make this as a, what I'm saying here is only which directory? Only which directory? Base directory. I've taken up to base directory. So go to views and now I have to give from where? Application 1 slash templates. Okay, right? So just use a URL and here I have a list from application 1 dot views. Import list emp is the name of the view and define the path. What is the path is list emp comma list emp, right? So this is how you are trying to do it. You are calling the list emp function by using one public URL. And what is this public URL is? List emp, right? So run the server now. Go to the terminal, python manage.py, run server. Okay, saying page not found. So, but what is the name of my resource? List emp array. Where is employee details? Are employee details are send or not send? Employee details are not there. What happened then? Where is the error? In template are you inserting or not? What I said? emp dot employee number, emp dot employee name, emp dot job, and next is emp dot salary. Data is there or not there? Below here. Okay, we send the data as a context or not? Yes. Whenever you are saying a context is having key and values. Means context is having context name and context value. What it is having? Context name and context value. So it is in the form of key and value. What is the context name? What is the context name? EMP. And what is the context value? EM. So inside inside the template context, this dictionary is referred with what name? Or inside the template context, this dictionary is referred with what name? EMP. Can you give any other name? Yes. You can give any other name. Suppose, what is the context name is employee. Employee refers to which object? EMP object. Then in template, you have to write. In template, what you have to write? Employee dot employee number. Employee dot employee name. Employee dot job. Employee dot salary. But I'm giving the context name and context value, both are same or different? Same. Okay, na? So it means this object is stored in which context? Alright, this object is stored in which context? Employee context. With what name? With what name? EMP. With what name? EMP. Then how you access it? By using the context name or not? Yes. Right? So context parameters are always key and values. That is dictionary. So context name and context value. Context name and context object name. Now, can you see the data? This is employee number, employee name, job, and one more is what? Salary. But this data is sent from where? From where it is sent here? View. From where it is sent from? View. View is read from where? Different sources. It may read it from database. It may read it from CSV file. It may read it from JSON file. It may read it from different sources and insert that data into what? Template. And rendering is converting template into what? String. String and added as a part of which one? HTTP response. Understood? So wherever you want, you can create a template. But here I create a template in which folder? Application folder. Application folder I created here. Okay. Now I create one folder in which one? Project folder. That is your wish. So you have a project level templates as well as what? Application level templates. A project level templates can used by more than one application. But these are local to which one? One up, but I can also use it. I can also use it in different applications, right? Uh, so select which folder? Project container folder. And in this, you create one folder. And what is the name of the folder? Templates. So where is templates? You see it. See here. Just try to close and see where it is created. See, is it created out in which folder? Project container folder. Select this templates. Select these templates and create what? One file. Employees.html. And here I'm saying student. Okay, student result dot what? HTML. Student result dot HTML. Now you are trying to find student result processing. Then suppose you take online result, right? So where you input roll number, you input what? Roll number or hall ticket number. Once you input roll number or hall ticket number and press on submit, once you click on submit, this request is sent to what? View. And view will get the data from where? Database. And find what? Result. And that result is inserted into what? Template. And send it to home? Client. Easy. But where is data in database? But now we are not communicating with the database. Now we are writing, suppose this is one view. This is one view. What is a view is? Result view. Result view. It required one required parameter called which one? Request. Request and assume that this is whose data? Student data. What student is having? Assume that student marks data. What student is having? Roll number is there. And student is having a name. Okay, name of the student and is having subjects. There is a subject one, This is a subject 1 and there is what here? Subject 2. Now I want to calculate. What I want to calculate? Result. Whether is a pass or fail. If any one subject is less than 40 is fail. Otherwise is what? Pass. Then what I am saying? Result. Result equal to what here? Pass. If what? Student of subject 1. Student of subject 1 is greater than or equal to what? 40. And student of, so what is subject 1 is? Key. What is subject 1 is? Key. Student of subject 2 is greater than or equal to what? 40. Else, what is the result is? Fail. Result is a fail. Result is a fail. Okay. Then render. Render this. How many values I should send now? How many values I should send? Two values. What is the first one is? Student data. And second is what? Result. I have to send how many values? Two values. One is student data. Second is result. Then what you write? Tell me. Tell me here. Bolo. Response. Bolo your response. Render. What you render? Request comma. What is template? Student result dot HTML comma context. What is the first one? Student. Stud is a context name. Student is a value. Result is a context name and result is a value. So how many values I send? Two values. Now in template context, student dictionary is referred with what? Stud and result is referred with result only, right? And then return. What you return? A response. Return the response. Okay, now come to this result, student result dot HTML. Same story. Create a table. Okay, now I'll tell you how to add CSS bootstrap and how to make styling. Those are called static resources. How to use the static resources like images, okay, CSS files, audio files, video files as a part of your template. You cannot use it directly. इमेज को डायरेक्टली यूज नहीं कर सकते। क्यों बोलो तो आपको सर्वर को बताना इमेजेस किधर है, वेर इज images, where is audio files, where is CSS files. Always search in a given path. Getting or not? So you cannot directly insert any image. You'll say image source. No. If you want to use any image or any static resources, you should tell the server where my static resources are available and how to access that static resources. You'll see it. So don't think that it is very, I mean, it is a simple only, but you should understand the basics. Then everything becomes very easy for you, right? So border is given and width is so how much? 100% I have given. Now result table, what you are inserting? Roll number. So insert tag. Insert is whose tag? This is which tag? HTML tag or Django template tag? Django template tag. And this template tag is processed by which engine? Template engine. Template engine process this. Who will process this? Template engine, which is a part of server or not? Yes. Insert stud dot what? Roll number. R is capital. See the view. Roll number. So this is a student name. So what is there here? Name. Name is a key. And table row. And this is what now? subject 1 marks. Be patience ही रहना, because you are in web development. You have to write lot of code. You have to write lot of code. Now table row, which marks? Subject 2 marks. And table row, table data, right? Now stud dot subject to next one is what? Result. And table data, what is the name? Result. Variable name is what? Result. Okay, it is a string. Stud is what? Dictionary. Result is what? String. And you insert this value directly. From dictionary, you read values using key, but result is a string or not? Yes. And you insert the value directly. Now, okay. Then in settings.py, now I have to define one more path or not? Yes. Put comma. Put comma and then say which directory? Basic directory slash what? Templates. Now you can see how many paths I have defined. Two paths. Okay, one is base directory and one more is base directory and what? Templates. Because here, now you don't require even this. You can directly write a template slash. Okay, because base directory is referring to which one? Project 4. And project 4, which folder is there? Templates folder. See the difference here. Just open views. And project, which folder is there? Application folder. This is looking directly in which folder? Project folder. And project folder where it is referring to templates. Is it that path is given or not? Yes. Where in settings dot py. So I don't require to write templates here. Where I don't require to write in rendering process, I should not require to write template slash, because that path is added in what? Settings dot py. Okay, then go to the urls dot py and define the path. What is the name of this is? Result view path. What is the path is? Result. What is the path is? Result. Result comma. What is the name of the view? Result view. Very easy. Okay, right? So run the server now. You have to do it. Don't do it after completing course. Okay, because you cannot understand. So this is a result. You can see the result, roll number, name, subject 1, subject 2, and this is what? Result. Marks. I mean, result is what here? Pass. But here we are not giving any input, right? Input means request. We are learning only output. We are not learning what? Input. We are learning output. How to generate the output. Getting or not? Now, I want to use, yeah. So somebody is saying, right, which is a better approach to use templates at project level or what? Application folder. It is always recommended to create in which folder? Application folder. That depends on. It's not like that. That depends on, because if your project is having multiple applications, if you write all templates in project folder, then you cannot understand which template is belongs to which application. In that case, again in templates folder, you can create application folders also. I'm saying no, the way how you are developing it, there is no rule like you have to create only in application folder, you have to create only in what? Project folder. No, you create templates folder. In templates folder, you create which folder? Application folder and put all the templates belongs to that application in what? Templates folder created at which level? Project level. Like that also you can do it. So that is grouping it, right? The grouping is your wish. Okay, now I want to call this views. I want to call this views from, suppose, now here how many views I develop? Tell me here, how many views I develop? Two views. What is the first one is list EMP. What is the second one is result view. Now I want to call these views from one template. I want to call these views from one template. Template means I want to build one template. I want to build one template is having two links. How many links are there? Two links. What is the first link is list EMP, list EMP, and second one is what? Result. First one is list EMP and second one is result. Is it this is one dashboard or not? Yes. If I click on list, then it should send a request to which view? List EMP. If I click on result, then it should send a request to which view? A result view. Understood? Right? So let us create one template. What template you create? Index template or home. So every website is having a landing page or not? Yes, that is the first page. Okay, now I'm creating one template. At which level? Wherever you want, you write it. But I'm creating this template at which level? Project level. What is the name of this is? Home.html. Home.html it is. Then tell me now. Tell me how to do this. What are those? What are those? Links. Which links? Hyperlink. Hyperlink. Which links those are? Hyperlinks. You can define the font, but I'm just using the header as a 2. Okay. You know CSS, write it. A means anchor tag. href. Give what? Link. What link? Hypertext. Hypertext what? Hyperlink or not? Yes. Hyperlink. What is hyperlink is? HTTP. What is this? Localhost. Then 8 0 0 0. Then slash or slash what here? What is URL? What is the name of the URL? List EMP. Second is result. List EMP. You are sending a request to what? List EMP. List employees. List employees. Now I write in the new line. What is the link? HTTP. What is this? Localhost 8 0 0 0. What is the name of this? Result. Result is there. Okay. This is what now? Result. Student, result. Student, result. Give the line break. Clear? Now this template has to be called, right? Can you call the template directly in the browser? No. It should be rendered by whom? Or it should be rendered by whom? View. There is one view. What is the name of the view? Home view. It is having a request. And then I'm saying response. Response equal to render. Render request comma. Tell me. Home.html. But are you sending any values? No. You are not sending any values. Return. What do you return? Response. Understood? So this view, home view will render which page? Home page. Home view will render which page? Home page as a part of HTTP response and generate it. Then define the URLs. URLs. Import the view here. What is the name of this is? Home view. Comma path. I'm just giving empty path. Empty path. Empty path means if I don't give any name, then by default, it will call. It will call which one? Home view. If I don't write anything, if I don't write anything means, if I write like this in the browser, if I'm writing HTTP, okay, what is that / 127 dot, sorry, 127.0.0.1 and colon, what is that? 8 0 0 0. And if I press only enter, are you given resource name or URL? No, you have not given URL pattern. If you don't give the URL pattern, it is what? Empty. Empty is referring to home, home view. And home view is rendering which template? Home view is rendering which template? Home.html. Home.html. See here. If I type this link, copy this, copy this link here, copy this in the browser, open the browser here, any browser, right? So paste it. But are you given any resource name? No. Then directly it is open which page? Home page. Now how many links are there? To list employees and student result. List employees, listed employees or not? Yes. But who rendered this list employees? List employee view by rendering one template back. Student result. Oh, what happened here? Result. Slash is not there, right? Slash is missing. Student result, right? So list employees, student result. Okay, now you can link multiple views. You can link what? Multiple views by developing another template. Now you given complete path or not? Yes, but this is static path or dynamic? This is static path or dynamic? Static. Then now I remove this. I remove this and I just simply write slash list template. What is that? List template view, list template view, right? So what will happen? I have done some changes, right? Just open this. Are you getting what you are trying to do it here? You are learning how to work with what? Templates. List employees. Is it displayed or not? Yes. Now slash is referring to what? Root. Current path, current location. This is there in which location? 127.0.0.1. It is there in which location? 127.0.0.1. It will work here. For your understanding, I said, click control, press the button. It will open. Yes, it is open or not? Yes. List employees. Now it is not recommended to give the complete. It is not recommended to define which path? Static path. It should be what? Relative. Relative to which one? Current location. Related to which location? Current location. Because of that, you start with the slash. Right? So this is how you render. What you render? Or what you are rendering? Template. With what? Data. Right? But templates are very big topic. You have a DTL template, a Django template language that will provide lot of tags. There are so many tags will be there in Django template language, but I've just given the brief idea about how to render a template within the view. How to render template within the view. Okay, right? Yes. Any questions you want to ask? Huh? No, huh? Yes, sir. Bolo here. Django is very easy, but you have to. Python is easy. Huh? Python also easy, right? Yes or no? But coding is not easy. Python is easy, but logic building is not easy. Huh? Until unless you don't write logic, everything is easy only. I'm copying this code. I'm copying this code here. Now it says urls dot py. Don't see the nodes and develop. You just open the system and start developing. If you are developing, otherwise, no problem. Okay. So create what you are creating. Now I copy this project structure also. This is a project structure. Now here, remember where it is, where I created templates. Okay. I copied the project structure also. Now you create templates in those locations. Now this is employees.html and this is there in which location? Application folder, and there is a student result.html and this is there in which folder? Project folder. Okay. Student result.html. Now one more template. This is also you add in home.html. Yes. Then go to where? Settings.py. In settings.py, define the installed applications. You have to install your application. After installing the application, even you have to define the, what do you have to define? Template path. Okay. Yes. Clear? Huh? So I copied the everything. You copy everything and run. You copy everything, run, or you write. Write. Don't copy. Don't copy. Run. But you have to practice here. प्रैक्टिस नहीं करे तो कुछ नहीं होता. If you don't practice, you don't get anything. बाद में नहीं पूछना what is Django. Okay, you should not think that what is Django, what is server, like that, right? So compulsory, you have to define that. So we'll try to see request. We'll try to see the request, but not today, but we'll see tomorrow. How to work with HTTP request. Okay. So tomorrow we'll see. So today we'll stop it here and tomorrow we'll continue this, right? Thank you. Right.